Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Yeah, on the east side and the west side. Yeah, on the east side and the west side. Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Crown in my head, crown in my head, I'm getting my...
What's good, y'all? It's your boy CMJ, man, bringing y'all another episode of Total Fandom. Yes, it has been, I don't know, it's probably been like 2 months. It feels like 2 months. This is a rough estimate for me. I think it's been like 2, maybe it's been longer than that. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a while since I've dropped a video for you guys or any kind of content. I had to take a hiatus. I would just say that. I had to take some time for myself, one, and then two, I had like something else going on. I had to make sure it was okay for me to keep making these kinds of videos, and I think it is, so it's all good. I'm pretty sure it is. So that's all good now. Taking care of that. Just anyway, not getting too deep into my personal life. I'm back here making content, trying to win you guys some money with these NBA player props, NFL player props, because we got these Wednesday games. There was nothing happening today on a Tuesday, so a good day to really just sit back, relax, kind of reflect, and kind of get your research in real quick to try to, make some money for tomorrow, and kind of have some fun while you're sitting around eating food. Merry Christmas, opening up presents and all that good stuff. If you do that, that's if you do that. Anyway, personally, I enjoy sports. I love sports. I love talking about sports. After I drop some more of these, I plan on having some longer length episodes, having like more drawn out discussions about the NFL, NBA, and more nuanced discussions, really. With some people I've already had on and some new people. So more things to come sooner rather than later. But yeah, honestly, let's just jump into the video. I'm glad to be back. I'm sorry that it took me so long. All right, let me jump right into it because I tried to get through the intro like as quick as I could. I didn't preface this whole NBA player prop, NFL player prop thing with, this is my gut, because you guys know how I do. You know what I'm saying? I like lines. I pick lines that I like. I do my little research and I go with my gut. And if people who know me personally, they know Tyrese Maxey is my guy. Like it's my guy. Like I love Tyrese Maxey. I think he's a very underrated superstar in this league. Superstar. I said it. And I mean, I know the difference between a star and a superstar. You want to have that debate? We can have that debate. But Tyrese Maxey, 23.5 points. It's actually 22.5 on Sleeper, so it might be a little low. You can't see it on the screen, but he's projected to go over that. He's projected for 25 points according to Props.cash. So I'm feeling it. I'm suggesting it because I love the matchup. Embiid, who knows how healthy he really is. You got Tatum. He's got an illness for this game, so he might not play, or if he does play, he won't be like fully 100%, because anybody who has an illness isn't 100%. And honestly, I've suggested lines to people before with players on illness who have gone under and they've hit. Also, forgetting here, Derek White, he's got a hamstring. I'm certain, so he's also iffy for the game. I like Tyrese Maxey to go off. Jaylen Brown has honestly, just as a low-key side note, Jaylen Brown's 21.5 points. That feels low. I would, especially if Tatum is not healthy and Brown is and White is iffy. I'm kind of liking that. Jaylen Brown 21.5 points. But Tyrese Maxey, this is my guy. Who else is going to score the ball for Philly? Who else? It's Christmas, bro. I expect people to come out, show out, and hoop. I'm putting hoopers on this video for y'all. Hoopers only. You heard? Anyway, Tyrese Maxey is the first guy. Next guy, another hooper. Klay Thompson, 2.5 threes made. They're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. I like this. I like this for him. Also, I know y'all hear the music in the back. Like, I'm trying something different. I like having music playing in my videos, or I used to have that as being a thing. So I'm trying something different. I hope y'all like it. But that was some. So anyway, I like having some music in my videos, and like I'll see how like this video turns out. I mean, obviously I'm gonna post it, and we'll see how it goes. But like, you guys tell me if y'all like having like the subtle music in the background, because I do. Anyway, Klay Thompson over 2.5 threes. I know his rebound and his rebound and assist line is the line that people have been trying to cake the last couple of weeks. It's Klay. Shooters shoot, bro. Stop playing. Like let's not play around with you guys' money, you know? Like 2.5 threes made. The alt 2 is you're not getting enough money for that. So I think 2.5 threes made. This game's supposed to be competitive. If Luka does play, I really like this line for Klay. So I feel confident about it. I think this one is just like a simple set it and forget it. And I like 5-star, you gotta put money down on it, but more like, you know, it's Klay, it's 3 threes. I mean, I just think it's simple, you know, simple. It's not too much that's going on. It's not, you don't have to go too in depth about the stats and the numbers and how many threes that the Timberwolves are giving up to that, because Klay is gonna shoot anyway. He's gonna shoot them. And you just really hope he make them, because come on, I mean, that's it. We really just hope he make them. So that's my second pick for you guys. Klay Thompson 2.5 threes. Oh, it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas, man. I think they go feed families today. And another player that I got that I think is going to feed families is another one of my. I will be honest, like, you know, Westbrook isn't on the list of my favorite players anymore, but a guy who I like defended hard in high school. Like I defended Westbrook. Like I was Westbrook over Curry all day. You couldn't tell me nothing. After Curry went, I didn't care about none of that. Westbrook was still better. I'll defend that to this day. We can go back and forth. I don't care about none of that. Okay, give me Westbrook over Curry back then. I'll still to this day. Anyway, Westbrook over 9.5 rebounds and assists. At first I was iffy about this, but then I'm like, you know what? Off the bench, starting didn't matter. Like Russ is clearly an integral part of this offense. Like clearly, and I mean, a guy who's gonna have the ball in his hands. I like the fact that Aaron Gordon is back and gives another option for. I mean, yeah, I love Jokic. I love to, you know, suggest the Jokic PRA or Jokic assist or RA or whatever. But like, I like this for Westbrook too, putting another player in the dunker spot. You know, Aaron Gordon is Aaron Gordon is like an easy 2 or 3 assists a game just by being in the dunker spot alone. And then you got Westbrook, who's going to push the pace on fast break. Yeah, he's going to have some turnovers, but I mean, that's Westbrook. You know, if you want to go with the 2.5 turnovers, that's not bad for Westbrook either in this game. It's Christmas. You know, he's probably going to play with his hair on fire. It's against KD. You know, Book is going to be chirping. So, like, I'm feeling the juice in this game for real, and I like Westbrook 9.5 rebounds and assists. I really think he'll probably go over with these. Like I think he'll probably get like 7 assists, maybe like three rebounds, and I'll be okay with that. I know Michael Porter Jr. 8.5 rebounds and assists is a line that people really love. The reason why I'm just gonna stay away from that, me personally, for the video's sake, is just like, you know, like Jokic could have a signature game. He hasn't had that in like the last 5 games. Like Jokic has been under 50.5 PRA for like the last 5 games. So something could happen where like Jokic could end up getting off, and I just don't want that to be a thing. And then the music started playing. I think I have one more song for you guys, and then I have to like wrap it up after that. And so after that, it's just also KD's playing again. It's just KD. It's Christmas. KD. I give me Westbrook. Okay, that's who I'm confident in. Okay, that's who I'm confident in on the Nuggets for this particular game. I love Jokic, but it's just not. I need to see him kind of like get his rhythm back right now before I start suggesting him as a play again. And then I got one more that I was toiling over this for so long because I'm not big on suggesting Spurs. I'm not, but Wemby is obviously a different animal. And so this is tough. The Knicks have a really good defense, but you can't tell me that with Karl being the only guy playing center that he doesn't get tired. Like they're gonna give something up, and Wembanyama having the height advantage, being in Madison Square Garden, being more mature as a player, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling 37.5 PRA. It's actually 38.5 on Sleeper, so it got juiced by 1. I'm suggesting it because I like it. I think he could end up pushing like 30, 35 points in this game and make you feel comfortable about the PRA. I was gonna go 33.5 PA for the suggestion, but let me just go with the overall because of the way he impacts the game. Passing, well, really for him, it starts on the defensive side, in my opinion, because he'll grab a rebound or play, get a block and then push the pace, or he'll dribble it up the court and threaten, whether it's down low or from the three. Like he's rounding into a form as a unicorn type player, as a Luka Doncic, as a John Morant type of triple double threat, and so that's why I'm leaning PRA because he can end up having like 30 or 40. I'm gonna go 30 just to be safe. And I think I think he'll get enough rebounds. I don't think the Knicks have enough depth at that position to challenge. Am I worried about Jeremy Sohan and his 10.5 assists and rebounds? A little bit, but I'm banking on Wemby to be the primary scorer in this game and the points to carry us over this PRA. So those are my 4 NBA suggestions. Okay, those are 4 NBA suggestions. I'm gonna cut the music right here. Okay, because I'm tired of that. I have 4 more NFL suggestions because we do have 2 NFL games. We got Pittsburgh versus Kansas City, and we got Houston versus Baltimore. Two games with a lot of playoff implications riding on the line. So let me just get into it because we're already 11 minutes into this video, and I need to cut it down. So let's go. Joe Mixon, boom, 2.5 receptions. Tank Dell's out. Prayers up for bro. Speedy recovery. That was a tough injury to watch. That was tough to see. I'm just making this quick, but I am very sorry for bro. Like that. I hate that, honestly. Okay, let me not dwell. Oh, that was tough. Joe Mixon over 2.5 receptions. He was actually really good with this line earlier in the year. Well, obviously, like the first 5 games, it was like 1.5, then it went up to 2.5. But I'm just taking this line, I'm suggesting this line. No Tank Dell. Nico Collins will obviously get the ball. Dalton Schultz will obviously see more volume, but there are no other really reliable pass catchers that are going to be explosive and move the ball down the field for this team. And they're going to probably have to dump it down to Joe Mixon. Also, they're playing a pretty stingy defense against the run. So I don't really expect Joe Mixon to have a career game or something close to it on the ground, especially that now that he's been cooling off over the last like 4 weeks. So 2.5 receptions for Joe Mixon. I think he'll get 3 easy in this game. It's Christmas, bro. We're good. We're doing it. We're not necessarily doing it big, but the players gonna do it big. Okay, we're gonna see some stuff that we didn't think we were gonna see because literally it's just because I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Like this Noah Gray 1.5 receptions. Nobody's thinking about Noah Gray, but I play dynasty fantasy football. I can tell you right now, I know about Noah Gray. I be thinking about Noah Gray. I almost started him 3 weeks ago. 1.5 receptions in a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers where I really don't see either one of these teams having a lot of success on the ground. Like, Mahomes and the Chiefs have been working that short passing game a lot. Like they're probably gonna, don't get me wrong, they're probably gonna take shots down the field, but I think this one is gonna be cake. It's like Noah Gray is like this year's Justin Watson. Like last year, Justin Watson, 1.5 receptions was a very underrated, underplayed line. Nobody was thinking about it, or his like 13.5 receiving yards or 14.5 or whatever, be in that range, and he'll cash it in like out of nowhere, like in the middle of the second quarter, third quarter. He'd be like, damn, Justin Watson? This is this year's Justin Watson, Noah Gray, and he has come alive in the back half of the season. I'm taking the 1.5 receptions in this game because it is a play that nobody's really just talking about. And you can see that's why I post the numbers right here so you can see on the screen, like you can read all that good stuff. But I just, I'm telling you why I'm taking the line or suggesting the line, excuse me. And then the next one I got for you guys is Calvin Austin, the third, 26.5 receiving yards. It's 27.5 now on Sleeper, but George Pickens, he has been cleared to play in this game. Obviously, he's going to get a lot of attention. I just heard this actually on Get Up earlier today or yesterday. Like the Steelers average 100 less passing yards per game when George Pickens doesn't play. So he's going to get a lot of attention. Calvin Austin, I'm not going to lie, I feel like the alt 40 yards receiving for bro is I like, it's something that you could take, you could lean towards, because it would be they gotta find some way to move the ball. They're not gonna be able to move the ball on the ground. Jalen Warren 20.5 receiving yards. I'm throwing that out there because they're gonna have to find some way to move the ball. I don't trust Mike Williams. I'm not putting him on any slips or taking that or suggesting that for you guys. But this line right here, this receiver who's been, like, you see these last two games, 66, 65 yards, I think 27.5 is very doable in a game where they're going to want to try to score points or have to try to score points. And George Pickens is going to be shadowed or played by Trent McDuffie. I don't know if he's going to be shadowed, so forgive me on that. But they're going to focus and key in on George Pickens. And I think this will open up the field for Calvin Austin to cake this line. I think he'll probably cake this in the first half. That's just my opinion. It's 27.5 yards, bro. And then Samaje Perine, this was suggested to me by Devon, and I was not thinking about this, but he has been caking this. I mean, this is probably like the most money NFL player prop that I've posted for you guys in this video. Like, this probably the most money prop that I posted in the entire video, period. Like, 9.5 receiving yards. It's 10.5 on sleeper. It got kicked up by one. What do I need to say? Like I just mentioned it earlier, the Chiefs will be, in my opinion, trying to keep working that short passing game. Samaje Perine, pass catching back. I mean, this is enough said. I get it. Kareem Hunt was doing a good job filling in as that in that role. But now that this is a true running back by committee, like, Pacheco's going to be running the ball. Kareem Hunt's going to be running the ball. It's just when they need to move the ball down the field, because I know I know the Steelers aren't as good as the Chiefs, but that defense is as good as the Chiefs. You get what I'm saying? Like, that defense will, bro, they're gonna give Mahomes problems. I can see it now. I do like the TJ Watt 0.5 sacks on sleeper too. I do like that. But yeah, I see Samaje Perine going over this line. He's the pass catching back right now, and Kareem Hunt can catch the ball out of the backfield, but he is a bigger back and is better for bruising right now, especially at 29 years old. Isaiah Pacheco is just this is like what the Lions have. It's like Montgomery is Kareem Hunt, the bigger, more bruising back. You got Gibbs and Pacheco, the fast twitch, elusive guys. And then I guess you got Craig Reynolds and then Samaje Perine or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, those are my NFL NBA player props for Christmas, man. Merry Christmas, bro. I don't really do the whole Christmas thing like that, but when somebody says Merry Christmas to me or Happy Holidays or whatever, I reciprocate that. I hope I suggested some really good plays for you guys. Obviously you don't have to put them all on the same slip, but mix and match them or see how you feel about them. I'm not really trying to sell you guys on anything. Maybe I could come a little better with some more details. I will obviously get better at that. But yeah, man, it was a lot trying to get all that stuff together, because there are a lot of people playing, and then you got game time decisions, and the teams will say it's game time decision for a player, but they're really just have like exercising gamesmanship and not trying to give away that this player's probably gonna play. Like, LeBron is iffy for Wednesday, but he probably is going to play. Like, he just did a whole interview with Malika Andrews and KD and Steph Curry on NBA Today. Like, you're not going to play on Christmas? Okay. Against Steph? Okay. You just played too, like 2 days ago on the 23rd. Like, and you didn't you drop a triple double? Or am I tripping? But okay. So anyway, yeah, that's it for Total Fandom's NBA player props for Christmas. Man, I'm glad to be back. I hope we have a sweep. Ooh, A for A will be clean. Woo, it will be clean, boy. Talk about real hooping. What? So yeah, good luck to y'all, man. Tap in with me. Y'all. A lot of y'all got my Instagram, my X already. I will post that for you guys on the next video. I'm just trying to get through this one so I can get this out to you guys. All right, let me stop playing around. So yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Let me get up out of here, man. I'm probably gonna give me some cheesecake or something. Get this video out to y'all. Probably go grab me like a little bottle of champagne. Celebrate the little Merry Christmas thing like everybody else. You feel me? Because everything about to close too early and stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Good luck to everybody. Let me know how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will have more videos in the next week. I will keep posting videos. It's a new year. I have stuff planned for that. I have stuff planned for NFL playoffs. I have a NFL fantasy football seasonal recap thing set up for a couple weeks from now. So yeah, a lot going on, a lot of content. And then also side note, something you guys might not know about me is I love movies, I love TV shows, like I love anime. I love so many things. I love music. I love so many things. I'm not able to like totally dive deep into everything, but I love to have discussions about that. So in the next month or so, I'm going to have like more general discussion about like just culture, more culture stuff, and I have more people on, and we'll have like some of it'll be over StreamYard, some of it'll be like in person, so we'll mix it in. But like, I appreciate everybody who taps in and who listens and who loves the content, and I'm inspired to make content. I hope this inspires people to make content and just like work smarter and not harder, and like live life and do the things that you love and follow your passion. So yeah, that's it for Total Fandom. I talk a lot. Let me get up out of here, man. Y'all have a very Merry Christmas. Y'all stay safe. Peace out, man.